Today's date is August the 25th, 2023. Will Berlinghoff, the voice of cosmic awareness and deity questioner and energizer. Would awareness give an opening message today?
That there is indeed an opening message, and this message has to do with the state of reality that you find yourselves in. It could be asked then, what is reality in the first place? And the answer to this would be reality is that which you choose to energize as that which is your personal experience of that which is a dimensional reality known as third dimensional. Thus it is in this third dimensional reality that which you hold to be so becomes so. It would be incorrect to say that this reality does not exist. It does exist. But how real is it anyway? And this awareness could say that in a way, the reality that is your third dimensional experience that you are having is illusionary, is not what it seems to be. But here is the problem, and here is the paradox. Because you might believe this or that to be so, and to be true, and to be real, it becomes the reality of your experience. Even if that reality is based on lies, on misinformation, of deliberate manipulation by those who have a vested interest in serving themselves and in serving that which they hold as their God and their religion. That this would be those you call the dark Kabbalists. That is the easiest term to use at this time. And it is their goal and objective always to create a belief in reality that is given to the human collective as that which is thus real to those of the human collective who accept that which is the premises, the assumptions, the statements of reality that are given to you who are the humans, you who are of spirit, without even realizing it. And that is the biggest reason why this current reality seems so real to the majority, because they have accepted that which you could call the indoctrination process, that which is the programming of human beings to believe that third dimensional reality is so real that the thought of leaving the third dimensional state through that act which is called death is for most people something that they dread and do not even look at, because they do not want to be reminded that there comes to all that moment of transition out of a third dimensional reality back into the spirit state. But the joke of it really is that you are always in a spiritual state. You are always of spirit, having an experience, a third dimensional experience that you have been programmed to believe is the only reality. Yes, there are those who have questions. Yes, each of you might wonder and question this. Is this reality real? And the many, many, many questions that go with that. And thus, this awareness says yes and no. It is real and it is not real. It is real because you believe that which you have been given, that which you have been raised on, the thoughts, the ideas, the concepts of reality that you hold, that this is all very real, more real than believing that you could possibly be of spirit and thus of the Creator, thus Creator beings, spirit beings yourselves. Some who are free thinkers in this matter do question the state of reality they are experiencing. But one of the things that has been perpetrated upon humans is that false belief that they are only humans, limited restricted, and governed by principles that they have not questioned. Because up till now, for most, there has never been a need to question the state of reality they find themselves in. It is only accepted. It is accepted entirely that that which is their experience in third dimensionality is real. And you are the humans who are experiencing it. Thus, the question from this awareness is this the truth of it? And thus, this awareness must say it is not actually the truth of it, but it is how it is because you have the capacity as that which is part of the Creator to be creator beings of your own reality, to make it so or not. Remember that those who have held power, the dark Kabbalists, the elites, the Illuminati, whichever you would name them, have as a vested interest that they perpetuate their control over Earth, Mother Earth, and over that which is the human collective for their own existence to carry on, for their own advantages to be brought forward for them to have and to know and to hold. Thus it is that now that the energy of Source itself is flowing freely into the reality concept that is third dimensionality, that there is now that which could be called a time of transition from the old realm of experience and that which is perceived as reality to a new reality mindset, a new reality of spirit that governs that which is the world that is being formed now, that is coming into being now. But the importance of your own perception and understanding in this is paramount at this time for your own advancement, your own next step in the ascension process for those who have the capacity to question. Many will not question, but they will be shown in the transference of that which is the energetic state, that is the current state that has already actually, from that viewing of it, from that position of this awareness, already ended. But you are still in the transition. You are still working with beliefs that have not been questioned and are largely unconscious. And as such, it is entirely up to each individual to come to that new place of understanding and, more importantly, inner standing of the situation that exists beyond that which is the creation myth that the dark ones have perpetrated upon humanity, a creation myth that does not even actually include spirit, but rather would emphasize more technology and science and that which are the beliefs of the many who have advantage over the ones who are disadvantaged because they do not understand or know the inner state of their own being. That is why at this critical time, when much is going down, it is imperative that each and every one of you hold that this is a state of transition you are in, and that while it is so that sometimes the dark ones seem to have the advantage, it is not actually the truth of it. It is that which is being perpetrated upon you, all of you, in order that you still continue to create from that limited place of understanding and spiritual awareness, that place where you are being misdirected, misinformed, where you are still trying to live the third dimensional reality that you have come to accept as the truth of it all, when it is based on illusions and lies. So this is where this awareness will leave it for now. That you are here to have the experiences of a lifetime. And these experiences are that which will set you free when you begin to recognize and understand that all is not as it is presented, and that which is the grand lie that you are not connected to spirit or source, and that you are victims in a reality that there is only pain and suffering, hard work and illusion. That this false reality mindset is that which you must now begin to look at very deeply as to your own existence, your own purpose for being, and your own role to play in that which is the grand transition to the new reality, the golden source energy timeline reality that is born upon you and held in place by source itself. And you are of source. So how you believe and what you believe is there for you to look at, to question, and thus determine within yourself what your reality is. And so it is. This completes the opening message from this awareness.